Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to get YouTube views from Quora. Now Quora is absolutely great for getting free traffic. You just need to know how to find the ideal questions to go ahead and answer, and then really how you're supposed to behave on a site like Quora to make sure that you're not seen as some kind of spammer and you're seen as actually adding value to the site. And if you do, then you will get the traffic that you want. So just before I start, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been to our channel before, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know as soon as I release new videos. And if you're looking for a way to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below to the School of Nomads. It's an ideal course for beginners, and it'll take you through the whole process step by step. So the first thing I want to do is just give you some high-level facts around Quora. So Quora has 300 million users every month. So these are folks that are actually signed up to the site. It also has 300 million unique visitors every month to the site. So it's a very, very active site. Obviously not all of those visitors sign up as users, but it's a very, very active site. They've got 400,000 active topics on here. So whatever niche you're in, you can usually find a topic that you can go ahead and start answering questions on, and then be able to build up relationships with people. And it's 40% of the traffic comes from mobile users. So to me, this is a great platform. If you can start linking people back to YouTube, it's a great platform. Rather than reading things on small mobile devices, you can actually bring people back to YouTube and be showing them things by video. So absolutely excellent for anybody who's trying to build up a channel on YouTube. So I'm going to jump straight over to Quora and let's have a look around. So I'm over on Quora. Now the way this works is that people put questions here in all sorts of different niches that you just come along and answer. Now the great thing about Quora is it allows you to leave links in your actual answer. So as long as you're not spamming people too much, and as long as you're giving relevant value-based answers, then those links will be relevant and you can put them in your particular answer. Just looking at the front screen, the first thing you'll see is a feed. Now when you set up your account in the first place, it'll ask you what kind of interest you've got, and it'll base your initial feed on those interests. So you'll be able to see some questions already as soon as you come in here that are relevant to your niche. So I'm in the kind of affiliate marketing niche, so when I look at my questions, it's normally around ClickBank, it's normally around blogging, WordPress, that type of thing, and I could decide whether I'm going to come along and answer some of these questions, right? So that's the first thing you'll see. You'll also have some answers on here. So there'll be questions on here that you have either been asked to answer or you've actually tagged to answer. Now they've also got these spaces. Now spaces are kind of relatively new, but they're actually small communities. So basically it's like a subreddit, for instance, in Reddit. It's like a particular category in a forum. It's like grouping together small communities, and you can go and join these spaces and you can contribute to these spaces. So it's very useful to find the spaces that are in your particular niche and then go ahead and join them. Then you have notifications, so there'll be notifications about your answers, etc., that come through. And then you have the obviously profile here, and you can come along and add a question here. Now predominantly Quora is for adding questions, so that's what they want you to be doing. We can take advantage of this if we want to drive traffic back to YouTube by answering those questions that people are adding. So again, on the left hand side on the feed, lots and lots of different topics here. These are the ones that I actually said initially that I was interested in on Quora. So if I just look at my profile, you can come along and look at your profile itself and set it up. You'll have messages, you'll be able to create ads, you'll have stats, you'll have content that you can build into here. There'll be some bookmarks and you can have some drafts. So all very, very easy to kind of look at it and get started. So just come along and create a free account and you're off and running. But if I just want to look at some of these questions, let's have a look at where can I find the affiliates I'm promoting and the hop links I created, etc. on ClickBank. Well, I know that because obviously you look in the report inside of ClickBank and everything, all the information is there. So that's one I could actually answer. So all I need to do is, for now, I could come over here and I can put answer later, and that will add to my answer queue. So that's an easy way you can initially look at what are these types of things you want to answer. And all you need to do is come through and scroll through. How do I make money through social media likes? That's another one I can answer. How do you promote a blog? Your blog is a relatively new arrival in the self-improvement niche. Well, I can answer that by saying straight away you're in the right place, because you just come over to somewhere like Quora and you start answering questions about self-improvement and you put the link to your blog in your answers. So that's kind of easy ways that you can get an initial list of things that you can go ahead and answer on Quora. Now if you're just looking for topics, you just come up to this search bar and you just put any search term in here. You can come up here and type affiliate, and if you hit go, it'll come up with all of these various questions around affiliate marketing. So how can I start affiliate marketing? Let's have a look at this topic. If I just come over here and say, how can I start affiliate marketing? You'll see all of the various, there's 100 plus answers here, and you'll see all of the various answers listed underneath. Now, if I look at the stats on this and look at the view stats and log, this will tell me how popular this has been. So how can I start affiliate marketing? That particular term has 752 public followers, so people have clicked on this to actually follow this answer, and it's been viewed 366,000 times, and it was last viewed 2 hours ago. So this is a really, really good one to draft a really nice answer to and leave here, because you'll definitely get traffic back to your blog or YouTube channel or whatever you're trying to get traffic back to if you come along and actually answer this properly. Now, what I see on here, there's quite a lot of spamming going on, because what people are doing is they're just literally throwing some link on here and then expecting it to stay on. And you can't do that. You need to be given a lot of detail here. So if I look at some of these answers, this answer here, you've got quite a detailed answer here, but you can see straight away there's a link back to his website. This one here is a content marketing specialist, lots of detail. A link here, what is affiliate marketing? If I click on that, goes off to another article, which then has more links in it. If I clicked on this, I come over to this affiliate program. So this is how people are using that initial question to drive people towards other links outside of Quora. They're giving some value there, and then they're driving people away. Now, if you have got a YouTube channel, you just need to put either a link to a specific YouTube video, which I would recommend, or you could put the link back to your channel. I would recommend a specific YouTube video, because you're actually saying to somebody, like you would naturally, hey, I just made a video on that topic. Here's kind of the overview of that particular topic and the video. Go ahead and look at this video for more details, and then it will drive them back towards your video. And I'll show you how we do that. So to answer any of these questions, all you need to do is come down and actually hit the answer on the particular questions, and then you go ahead and provide your answer here. And then the great thing about this is you can actually link a YouTube video to this particular answer. So I could put any YouTube video in there. So if you add that, then this becomes a link then back to your particular YouTube channel. And you can come along and answer this. I just saved that as a draft. And this hyperlink would actually hyperlink back to my original video. So it's really powerful, because obviously it allows you to put your videos directly into the answers. But when obviously you're looking for what kind of data to put in this, so what YouTubers can I follow to improve my blog, you can just come over to Google and actually ask that question on Google. And there you are. You've got 8 YouTubers straight away, YouTube channels. And all you need to do is come along back to your question and list those YouTube channels down there and give a little bit more detail. And then you've got a link in that question that people are going to be intrigued with and go ahead and actually click on. So it's really as simple as that. So a really nice site, really worth coming over here, because this is free. Obviously, you can start straight away. And as I said, the method is find those questions, go to somewhere like Google if you're not sure the answers, and then just adapt those answers in Google, and then you can paste your YouTube videos directly into the questions. And you don't actually need to do that every time. You can actually have a ratio of say 5:1 where you're just answering questions. So you're not seen as somebody who's always trying to post more and more links into the various questions. You're seen as somebody who is occasionally directing people back towards your YouTube channel. A really last thing to note when we're talking about anything to do with free traffic, when we're going out to any of these other sites outside of YouTube and trying to generate free traffic, is there's kind of 3 secrets you need to make sure you're aware of when you start beginning on those platforms, because a lot of people give up very early because they don't see floods of traffic instantly on their first answer, and you've got to be aware that this is going to take a little bit of time. So the first thing you need is some patience. You need to build up a catalog of content in whatever free traffic source it is. You can mark questions for answer at a later date, and then you can do a little bit of research and go back in there and answer those questions. Make sure though that you are being patient with this and letting it build up over time. Second thing is consistency. Go in there on a regular basis and answer questions and just interact with the community. So don't always be pasting links in there. Be back and forth with people on questions if they read them and they ask you more questions. Just be as natural as you can within any of these forums. And the last one is provide value. So make sure that when you're going into Google and you're trying to find that content, make sure you're actually providing value back to the folks in Quora. Now, most of the information that they'll ever need to know is already on Google, so I wouldn't worry about that, because they've gone in there and they've asked a very simple question half the time. Your job is just to collate the information and then give it to them. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found that video useful. The only thing I do want you to do is go out and take some action. Go and join Quora. Start looking around the types of questions they are and just get some answers in there. Start getting a feel for the way you put your answers together. And then over time, you're definitely going to start seeing some traffic from Quora. My name is Richard Darby. This is School of Nomads. Go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell if you haven't been over to our channel before, and I'll let you know as soon as we release new content. And if you really want to build a business online, check out the link in the description below. It'll take you over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, take care.